This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to get us going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Has the first down and more. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. Looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a first and 10 inside the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Breaks through the tackle. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
But I'd love to see this back get out in space and have room to work. That time he does a nice job at navigating, getting into the clear, and then now setting up a first and goal. This offense needs to punch one in here early.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Davis. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He's got it with room to run. Using the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show the accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And that's the first down for the offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USC.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from the 47. Now the handoff. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. The back's got it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Moves out of the pocket. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll lose a few yards. It's going to be the final play of the first. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. It's guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the run, it's Davis. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Nice grab. It's Riley. Tackle made at the play, the 29-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, just out of of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion sets up a second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. But a quick stop of the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the hit ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Now they call a run. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackled there by the defense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Getting a little creative, trying the handoff to the wide receiver. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He breaks free. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 44, set to advance on the football.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Signs a quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USC.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They'll run it here. It's a strong stiff arm. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The Dogs will line up to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. And he's got it again. As the first down is still going. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Better pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
First down, looking for more now. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Oh, and he's got some space here. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score USC.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks into open space.
The returner brings it out to the 35. And the USC offense will take over.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble now. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
A pause in play here as the offense takes a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Is no good. That keeps the score. USC 44, Georgia 27.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jones. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Leaning on the run game here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Pulls it in. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Davis. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Well, going to the line here. The clock running. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, I love Well, Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PHC is good as still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 34.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and
10. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The whole problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. It's caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And the Trojans will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Proud trying to help out here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
He's going to take off here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. The runner takes off to his right. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll ride the back again here. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. And that should secure the victory, and they dodge the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in handled the pressure of this early season collision and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.